what do you think of today's game?
It's soft. It's flush. These kids don't know nothing. I mean, if we didn't have the headphones to the quarterback, we'd be holding up cardboards on the sidelines and all kind of foolishness. And that's the way they learn. They don't communicate. A quiet defense is a dumb defense because nobody knows anything. That's why they ain't saying nothing.
Hey there, fellow sports enthusiasts. I want to introduce you to a game-changing opportunity to elevate your own performance, energy, and well-being, just like the pros. Ever wanted to be more productive at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom? Or how about lose a few pounds or even have a fuller head of hair? If you want this in your life, that's where Evolve Telemedicine comes in. Evolve offers cutting-edge approaches to personalized hormone therapies. And it's not just for athletes. Whether you're striving for more energy, aiming to shed those extra pounds, or just want to feel better every day, Evolve has a unique solution for you. Just picture a life where you wake up feeling great, are more productive at work, and have energy to enjoy time with your family and feel confident when you look in the mirror. Plus, you'll never have to miss another game, take time off work, talk to one of Evolve's expert doctors virtually from the comfort of your couch or anywhere you are. So if you're ready to have more energy, be more confident, and feel better every day, visit evolvetelemed.com right now. That's Evolve, EVOLVE, Telemed, TELEMED.com. And for a limited time, you can get $25 off your startup with code HOF. Or visit evolvetelemed.com/HOF. Remember, it's Evolve, EVOLVE, Telemed, TELEMED.com/HOF. Take control of your health today with Evolve Telemedicine. Welcome back, sports fans, to part 2 of our discussion with Mr. Warren Sapp, aka the Quarterback Killer. In today's episode, we're going to talk about his time with the Oakland Raiders, making 2 all-decade teams, his Super Bowl victory, and what he believes his most significant accomplishment was. So let's get ready to go on a wild ride on HOF's The Podcast.
Hey, I want to ask you about Tony Dungy. And, you get to, we'll have to shoot. I can really go back to you and Brooks being first-round picks, and Dungy's there. And
no, he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
The next year. He came
next year.
But you built that franchise up.
I got this for you. No, I got this for you. Because you talk about me and Green Bay and Brett Favre. Tony Dungy was the reason for that. Tony Dungy grabbed me and Brooks and pulled us into his office and said, I got a challenge for both of you because I really believe that you two are these kind of players. You're going to be Joe Green and you're going to be Jack Ham. He told me, we sitting in his office. He said, that's 10 straight Pro Bowls for you, 2 Defensive Players of the Year, and 4 World Championships won. For you, Brooks, is 9 straight Pro Bowls. Whatever, Jack, he broke it all the way down. Me and Brooks looked at each other and said, okay. Looked at him and said, okay, that's what you want? And then he said, Brooks, you can go. Sapp, I need to speak to you a little bit more. I said, okay. He said, I want you to play like you played at Miami. I said, wait, coach. I said, you have to understand what the rule was at the University of Miami. He said, please tell me. After I trampled the run on my way to the quarterback, he said, that sounds fine with me. That's the last discussion we ever had about what I played like. I walked out of his office when he said that sounds fine to me. I ran out of his office. We never had another discussion about how I'm playing. Never.
That's incredible.
That's hell of a story. That's hell of a story.
Oh, I promise you. He said, I want you to play like you played at the University of Miami. I said, coach, you know what that was? I trampled the run on my way to the quarterback. He said, that sounds good enough for me. And I ran out of his office and never had another discussion until him. Well, me and Monty Kiffin had a bunch of discussions about my play. Yeah, we had a couple of discussions, but he saw it my way more times than not too. So, yeah.
Why did you have such a tight bond with Derrick Brooks? How did that develop?
Me and him met when we were 17 years old at the Florida-Georgia All-Star game. I am a tight end, and Derrick Brooks is the defensive USA Today Defensive Player of the Year. Marquette Smith is USA Today's Offensive Player of the Year. We're all on the same team. I'm the tight end. Steve Bartley, no, I think it was Jason Bartley, not Steve. Steve's the older brother. It was Jason Bartley and some other linebackers that was there because Brooks was the valedictorian of his high school. So he had to give the speech. He's going to be a day or two late coming to practice. Man, me and Alan Hall been eating your ass up. I say, Dave, you get these scrub linebackers out around me because I'm looking for the Defensive Player of the Year. Where did USA Today Defensive Player of the Year? That's all I'm yelling for 2 days, Jack. All of a sudden, somebody blow the whistle and says, I think you got your wish, boy. I turn and look back. You know how Brooks run with that high booted back. He coming, looking like the dog. I said, ooh, that's a nice little run on the fella there. I said, is he ready to go? He looked at me and said, you ready to go? I said, shit, let's go. We got down on that tight end. He outside linebacker. I went up the field. I hit him with a stick move. I went across that thing. Alan Hall threw it. I caught it. Jared, in Lamont, I got ready to turn up this field, and a blur came across my finger. I did like this. I dropped the ball. I said, damn, that would have hurt. I said, and then he come back with that same old run. I looked at him and said, hey, man, didn't I leave you over there? He said, yeah, but I'm coming. I said, man, I've never seen a player that fast before in my life. That's the first time I got introduced to him. And then me and him, Derrick Alexander, Ellis Johnson, Tommy Johnson from Knightsville, Gavin Bush, Derrick Alexander had a trunk full of liquor. We got real acquainted with each other. So y'all going to Florida State, we going to Miami, you going to Florida Ellis. We just bonded. I mean, we really just bonded as 17, 18-year-old kids. I mean, and then the first time we played Florida State, the wide right, Brooks was playing. I called him. I slept in his bed. He was at the hotel with the team. I was sleeping in Burkeville Hall. So wide white one. Yeah, I was redshirted. We drove up there. I told Brooks, I'm staying in your spot because you going to the hotel with the team. He's like, yeah, he gave me his key and everything. I went in that thing and laid down and slept. Had me a chick too. I didn't tell him that. So, hey man, I'm a Florida State Seminole at this point, baby. You want to go to Burkeville Hall?
Man.
I was bad, but what you want me to do? Somebody else's room. I was having a good time, man. It's like a hotel room. You have a good time, you leave.
Oh, goodness. But you end up in Tampa Bay together. And
that was destiny. Because Denny Green was supposed to take me and put me beside Johnny Randall. With the 11th pick in the draft, Dennis Green picked Derrick Alexander. Another one of our homeboys that was in the Florida-Georgia game with us. I was 12 and Ellis Johnson was 13. I'm telling you that. Kevin Carter was number 6. He was on the team too. Yeah, we had a nice team. We had a real nice team, man. All my guys, man, we've all kept in contact. I was standing with Kevin Carter at Run Day thing, having a great time listening to CeeLo play his music, man. That 91 team, we've been brothers for life. I mean, that's shit. We upgraded. Gavin Bush kid that's at Pittsburgh, the linebacker. We got top 10 picks now that we had kids. It's just one of those things where his brothers came together to play the game, but we bonded on a whole nother level that what had nothing to do with football. We really genuinely liked each other. So.
Sapp, what do you think of today's game? I don't even want to lead you anywhere. I'm going to leave it open like that. I did have a question about whether you think it's too soft, too hard.
You ain't got to worry about it. It's soft. It's soft. It's flush. These kids don't know nothing. I mean, we about to start lifting up cardboard. If we didn't have the headphones to the quarterback, we'd be holding up cardboards on the sideline too with Head Dog and Captain Crunch and all kind of foolishness. And that's the way they learn. They don't communicate. And that's the one thing I was trying to get across to the Buffs here. A quiet defense is a dumb defense because nobody knows anything. That's why they ain't saying nothing. There's always a check. There's always something to do on defense because an offense ain't going to allow you to just sit there in a non-aggressive situation. I think that the league has put themselves in a situation where it won't take credit for what the game has done to us. So now they walk around with condoms on their head in training camp, and ain't nobody working. These kids look at me and be like, Sapp, how did y'all do practices today? We didn't have to like it. We just had to do it. I mean, what are you saying to me? Y'all work for an hour and a half. No more. An hour and a half, no more. I don't know how you can really master your goal if you're only doing it for an hour and a half. 90 minutes, 5 pitches. And then the second one, well, that's a walkthrough. Oh, wow, what? We do walkthroughs before we practice. Walkthroughs is just to get your assignments down. You got to actually play this game at a high level to excel on it. What you think about it?
How do you think that affects the way the season begins, like the first couple, 3 weeks of the season, when you've had all of this, you've had this ramp up period in training camp, and you really don't start getting.
I want to know how you get ready to play football and you ain't played football. You ain't even ran at 100%. You ain't took off and went for a ball or extended yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then you go train at these places where you just go cone to cone. That cone, this cone, that cone, this cone. We play football. When that ball's in the air, it's going different directions. You got to tell. That's why we have a lot of injuries early in the year too. Yeah. Because nobody's ready to stretch themselves in the move like that. Move.
So you end up with the Raiders, and yeah, that was something.
All right, I got a story for you.
Okay, what you got?
Before John Gruden came to us, and I got this from the owner, so I know this is what it's for. When Al Davis was asking for the $8 million in his draft picks and everything, he also asked for me. And the Lakers told him, we'll give you everything but Warren. Wow. For John. Wow. And that's how we got John. That's how we got John. Yeah. I was supposed to be a Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Brown fumbled the ball, ran out the front door. I had to talk to Willie Anderson. I had to talk to Chad. I had to talk to even Carson Palmer. I had to talk to the quarterback. I'm like, let's go. I'm bidding against myself is what Mike Brown said to Rosenhaus.
Right.
You didn't Cincinnati Bengals, fool.
Right.
I know he done beaten me the Super Bowl since then, but hey, he didn't win it, though.
But he was always bid against himself. So Al Davis had a great appreciation for you. What was it like getting to know him on the level that you did, being in the building with him every day?
My first preseason game, Greg Olson of the San Francisco Chronicle wrote an article about Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis rolled into the training room around the back, pulled up on him. I was sitting there with McDonald, the black brother from the Oakland Tribune. Mm-hmm. And we sitting there, because, me, I don't mind talking. We talk all day long. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to dinner after this preseason. I ain't did no work. So the locker room pretty empty. Al came around the corner and said, "You SOB." I looked, and he talking to Olson from San Francisco Chronicle. "You got my friends in New York thinking I'm about to die. If I was 20 years younger, I'd whoop your mother." I said, and he backing up from Mr. Davis. He backing up. I'm like, ooh, Mr. Davis is a gangster. I have nothing. God bless his soul, Michael Glazer, beautiful man. Beautiful family, everything. I love my owner. But boy, when I was with Mr. Davis, dog, it's a whole different part. Dog, Mr. Davis used to stand outside that shower. And if you walk by there and you dropped the ball and you did something, he said something to you. Bobby Hamilton was in there. Dog, we was in Houston one time, and Bobby Hamilton was having one of them games where B.M. just wasn't having a good game. And they were cutting this thing back in the season. Just cutting it back all game long. So me, Bobby, and Ted in the shower. Ted watching. Me, Bobby, and Ted are in the shower. We about to come out the shower. I'm first down. Big Ted yelling at me, "Hey, you know Mr. Davis?" I said, "Yeah, I know Mr. Davis is outside the shower. I'm not worried about Mr. Davis." I said, I'm not afraid to have a conversation with him, never about my play. I said, "I'm going out this thing, go see it." I walk out that thing. I said, "What's up, Mr. D?" He said, "That's the way to play, Warren. That's why I brought you." I said, "Mr. Davis, you got to put me in a 4-man front, dog. I got to have 4 up front, so I ain't going to get the quarterback, dog. That's what I do." I said, "I can't do it in 3 because I got that left tackle and the left guard." "Let me work on it for you." I said, "All right." Now I got to take 2 steps. Bobby Hamilton come around that corner. Mr. Davis said, "Hey, Bobby, you like they were running in the C gap." Dog, I almost died. I said, "Oh my God." "Yeah, Bobby, they was cutting me back and you look like you had your head down and it was not a good game." He would do it right there. When we flew back, he was watching the game again on the film. A true football mind. It was just his legs. That was the only thing wrong was his legs. Everything else, that old man was sharp as a knife. And boy, did I love our conversation. I was shitting with him when Randy Moss broke Jerry Rice's record. And Tom Brady went from 50 touchdowns in that 38-35 game against the Giants. I was sitting in his office because I told him I was going to retire. I said, I need to speak to the old man. The old man brought me out here. He even asked for me in a trade. I didn't know it at the time that he asked for me in a trade. I said, the old man brought me out here and he treated me like a golden goose, and I couldn't give him nothing but the third best defense in the National Football League and 10 sacks as a 34-year-old. That's all I can do for you, baby, because, boy, that offense was handing the ball over. They had it over 46 times in a 16-game season, 46 times. I said, boy, I can't do this. I'm 3,000 miles away from the house. My mom, dog, I had one of them games against Seattle on Monday Night Football, had my all-white Jordans on. I'm up there doing the Michael Jackson and everything, shocking the quarterback. And it's around my birthday, too, because December 19th is my birthday, so I called Mom. Her birthday's the night. So I called Mom, Mom, I know you saw your boy last night doing the Michael Jackson. Mama would say, boy, if I would have watched somebody get killed, I'd watch Law and Order. Andrew Waters, Grant Winstrom, and them boys, I think they had 9 sacks in the first half. My mom was there, if I want to watch somebody get killed, I watch Law and Order. And I knew then, I said, boy, they made my mama turn off Monday Night Football. I gotta go. I gotta go home. I gotta go home. Ain't no way I could do this. Ain't no way. And I know Mr. Davis ain't gonna let me out of here. So ain't no way. Ain't no way. I can't even ask him to trade me or let me go. He ain't gonna do it. I know he ain't. No way.
Now, I read something about the league fined you or something like that before you had that conversation with Mr. Davis. How much did that have to do with your decision to say, "Hey, I'm done"? Okay, is that?
No, I had told Rosenhaus when we went for the contract, and it was 7 years, $35 million, some old foo number. I'm like, yeah, right. 20 mil over 4 years. I take $1 million pay cut from the 6 I made in Tampa. I'll play for 5 a year, and then I'm done. After 4 years, I'm done. I was done.
So you knew that going in?
No, I didn't. But it was a couple things that really iterated the point that I wasn't locked in no more. I wasn't locked in anymore. I wasn't doing the off season that I did, and I was 34, 35 years old. What was left? I was a standard by which everybody's going to be judged. I can't lower the standard. I'm going home.
Right.
I can't lie to myself. And it happened in Green Bay. I can tell you the play. It happened in Green Bay. Brett Favre came out the huddle. They was on the 15-yard line. Brett Favre shook them shoulders. I said, oh, shit, I know what that is. That's play action. I looked at this too many times. I got down in my stand. It was play action. But boy, Coolidge or whoever that guy was had to lock me up. I said, dude, and the ball's still in the air. 85 yards later, Donald Driver catches a touchdown. I said, yep, time for me to go home. That was like week 15 or 16 of the year. Then I told Brett I'm going home. I said, I'm done, man. You can have it. I told him after that game I was done. I said, I'm going home, man. I said, when you come out of that huddle, you do that little shimmy, and I knew it was play action pass, and I can't chase you around. Yeah, it's time for me to go home. Yeah, it's time for me to go home. Like, don't kind of wait my skills that fell off the cliff. And I'm going home. I'm going home.
It was a good run. First
no, great run. I got 2 all-decade teams. I got the 90s and the odds. I'm good. I'm good. And every year the USA Today put out their draft thing. For about 15 years, who you looking for? Good guy. Number 99 of your program, number 1 of your heart, baby. So trust me, my mama got all them clippers. My mama used to love that little clipper. Hold on tight. One cat. I said, ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, Lamont mentioned NFL fines, and I remember you
the Redskin fine. That was the Redskin. Hey, Jared, like I told him when I get my appeal, I say, just go with me on this, fella. Everybody knew I was coming to Washington. The refs were sent to watch me. If I bumped into him, why didn't he throw the flag? That's all I want to know. He was there to watch me, watch my activities, watch me. I was skipping. And when I looked up, Jared, he was right there. I'm like, holy shit. And I got skinny and went right by him. Lynch said, oh my God. Lynch was coming to me because we normally, hit each other on the first match and, give a little brotherly love before we go out here and really go hit somebody else. We come and meet minds on it. And he was coming to me, and I'm bouncing, looking up, And all of a sudden, the ref is right there. And I get in, and I just missed him. I said, oh, let's say. I thought I must have didn't touch him because he went through the flag. Man, the league started that damn thing. They tried to fine me $75,000. This was the only time I actually fought a fine. The rest of them, I used to tell them, take that money and wipe your ass with it. I don't care. I used to go so hard on the appeal that the guy that was listening to the appeal started talking. I said, wait. This ain't your appeal. You don't get to talk. You don't get to interrupt me. Oh, yeah, I used to kill him. Oh, I'm telling you, no, this is my appeal. I get to tell you any and everything I want. The one time I hit Steve McNair on Sunday night, God bless his soul, on Sunday Night Football, and they said I hit him with my helmet, I had Steve ready to call in and tell him he didn't hit me in the head. And they told me I couldn't do that. I'm like, what the appeal for? I'm going to call the guy I hit, and he can tell you why I hit him.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't play. They want their money.
They wouldn't.
They want their money. No, they want their money.
They wouldn't let you bring a witness.
No, they wouldn't let me bring the victim. Damn, a witness.
Yeah.
That's who died here.
You can't bring the victim in.
No, I can't bring the victim in. Steve said to me, good thing I bounced off the ground, because, boy, if I would have had my feet on the ground, you'd have knocked me out. I said, I can't believe I didn't knock you out. I hit you and you went straight to, boom, I mean straight to the ground. Oof.
Hey, that was a big strapping dude too. I know that.
Oh, what a monster. 12,000 passing yards, 7,000 rushing, and nobody wanted to play 11 on 11 football with him. Can you imagine him doing that run pass after?
In today's game? Oh my goodness.
No, back when we played, that would have been a whole new revolution.
Yeah.
That'd been a whole new revolution. Steve McNair, coming at you with that, that'd have been a whole new revolution, man. I wouldn't want to play it. Not 11 on 11. And he can make the 11th man miss? Nah, I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like that at all. That's why Lamar Jackson is so special. He can make the 11th man miss, and you got everybody blocking somebody. He got 10 people blocking when he got that ball in his hand. You playing 11 on 11 football. Ain't no 8-man free in the box with that. Ain't no free man. And the free man got to find him and tackle him, too. You can't funnel him where you want him to go. He's crazy, man. I love that boy. I love the way they play that thing. He's got to he's got something now. Boy, I went to training camp.
OBJ?
Him and Odell Beckham on the same page. I saw this with my own eyes. Jared. They on the same page. They finna do something special. Oh. They finna do something.
How's that young boy look? What's Shea's number, Jared? The first round pick they had this year. The receiver.
Defensive back? Receiver?
He's a Florida boy. He's the receiver that they picked out of Florida. You gotta know all the Shea, it's the first round pick, this receiver. Can't play.
This is why it's called a Hall of Fame show. Legendary. Gold jackets. Bus.
Tell him again. Tell him again.
Traxton Cooper's time.
Tell him again.
Smiths. You know what I'm saying? Some of that. And that's what that is, baby. Until you put some work in, baby, I don't know you. I think he's number 4. They were talking about him being a slot guy because they got the other speedster on the other side. I think 17 or something like that. One of them kids. I'm over with the D-line hunting the quarterback. I don't care who they throwing to. I really don't.
Right.
Unless you Odell Beckham, and I want to, check him out and tell him I appreciate him right now because that baby has changed his whole outlook on life. You know how it is when you have a kid. You finally have something that's greater than you. You will lay your life down without even a question. I mean, that makes you a whole different man. And I saw it in his eye when I said, how's that baby? He's parked up. I said, you get a new kid every time you see him, right? He's like, yeah, dog, and I've been away from him. I said, dog, ain't nothing like going to the house seeing that baby, dog. Trust me. Mine 25 right now with a master's degree and a job. I said, trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about, dog. Right now, you working for your legacy to hand to her or him or that baby. You to the baby, dog. Yep. It's wide open for you. Go get it.
Speaking of that, Sapp, your daughter, a soccer star. I mean, you became a soccer dad, and you had this young lady grow into this amazing player. Can you just share with us a little bit about, watching her develop as a soccer star?
Yeah, I watched this little girl from the time I had to spank her hand at 4 years old for putting her hand in the garbage can in the trash to, just my son, my mom, my earth, my everything. That little girl there, boy. She remember her daddy in a nice female form. But if you cross her, oh, buddy, you don't want to see it. And I've watched her since, Lake Highland Prep when, they asked her to do a little thing about the school and, You know, she's always loved that camera. She's always loved performing. And then she went to soccer and went all the way to Missouri, learned what big time soccer was all about, decided to come back home and go for a master's degree, and then was goalkeeper of the year. So, you know, ain't nothing like a big proud dad going to watch soccer. I'm getting at the top of the stadium. I don't need nobody to talk to me about betting because my baby in the post. I don't need no help. I'm yelling offside. Don't worry. I know what offside look like, and I'm yelling.
And I mean, you became a connoisseur of the game, obviously.
I love soccer. I even got a soccer game on my phone, mini football. They got like 6-on-6 here. Yeah, no, it's 4-4-3. So that's 8, 11, yeah, 11-on-11. Yeah, they play the whole thing. Yeah, 11-on-11. So no, I love soccer because to be able to make magic with just your feet and head. You see what Lionel Messi doing in Miami? It's $100,000 to get a ticket to go to that thing. Jad, I need your help, man.
Yeah, right.
Hey, listen, you come down, I'll be your assistant at the game. You get 2 credentials. I'll carry your bag. That's the only way we did it, dog. I'm telling you, the ticket $100,000.
Whoa.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, them real soccer fans in South Florida. Real soccer fans. I mean, what?
Yeah.
That stadium, what? You can't get near that stadium when he's there, when they play.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is
He's
crazy.
good for Miami, though. Good for Miami. Give him something else, you know.
This is trivial right here, but you have any pregame rituals? Did you eat anything in particular? Did you listen to any music? What were your pregame rituals? Tell me about that.
2 chicken breasts, green beans, ranch dressing, maybe some pasta with a little red sauce. That was a pregame meal every day. And you had to put something green on your plate because that's what we said at University of Miami for the green call. Make sure they call green for us. Put something green on the plate. So you got a green piece and throw them up in the air and catch whatever lands on it. We used to do it as a silly, as a defensive line. And then this is the funniest thing. That's why I love my equipment manager. You can look at our case on the road, and if you open it, at the bottom of it, it says shop CD. The kids don't know that about this. You don't know that about the CD player. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, Maxwell, the blue one. The one with the blue.
Okay.
The blue pop. Yeah.
The hang suite, Maxwell's hang suite.
Yeah, that blue one.
Yeah.
The blue line.
Right.
Yeah. You had Mary J. Blige, the 411, and a couple other ones. I hadn't usually want a vibe chick. I couldn't understand this Tupac to kill the world, shoot it up. No, I understand. And then you finish it off with the Phil Collins in the air tonight, baby, because I can feel it. I can hear it. Oh, yeah. That's how. That was Brooks. That was Brooks' girl. Brooks be like, damn. I'm like, I'm ready when you are. Hit it. I'm ready when you are. Hit it. We always walked out the end gate. That was our thing. Phil Collins, baby. That was our thing.
Yeah, that's real right there. I could feel that. That's a nice walkout
song. You
song.
chill bumps right now even thinking about it, because that's what it is, boy. Ooh, ain't nothing like that. And then that beat go down. Look out. Look out. They'll let the bear out the cage. Look out. It's on. I'm looking for a meal, baby. And all quarterbacks taste like chicken. Let's go.
QBK.
QB Killer.
That's right. That's it. All day, every day. And twice on Sunday. Hopefully 3 times.
Right.
Oh, man. I love your Hall of Fame setup, man. I love it. I love what y'all doing, brother.
We got to tie this whole thing together, man. We had a whole piece that we did, Jared and this other writer that works with us, about recency bias. And we were, the whole debate was, do people use the word greatness too much? Do they just
too much? Too much. Good player, prepared player, excellent player. When you go great, you talk about a gold jacket. And that's what we got. We got to take that out of the vocabulary. I mean,
they just
great. You're right.
Yeah.
And then we watch these kids make more one-handed catches in 1 week than Jerry Rice made in 20 years, and they're going to tell me it ain't the glove?
Yeah. No stick 'em, but the sticky gloves, yeah.
Oh, no, these gloves stop the ball from rotating.
Yeah.
Put them on and have somebody shoot the jugs at you and put your hand up and watch. It'll stop it from rotating. That's how they catch it.
Like artificial hands.
Dude, it's artificial skin. Because it's leather. It's stopping that leather from spilling.
Yeah.
That's why they're making all these one-handed catches.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that glove is ridiculous.
So tell us
my
this.
lady who was a German, Miss Nuremberg, 1998, ain't never played a sport in her life. I put a glove on her left hand and throw the ball and shoot up. And I sent him video to Rohan because he's going to tell me if the kids, they got better skills than us. What? But they don't do no work to have no skills. What are you talking about? Right. Well, you shoot the jugs at you, you're going to be doing with your wrong hands. Right. So they can hurt afterwards. You feel the work, no pain, no gain. Right. You ain't going to put your gloves on if you like. But if you working on your craft, you better use your hand.
Yeah. Give us 3 athletes that you think if you had to open up the dictionary, they were going to have a picture of, they had the word greatness, they were going to have a picture next to them. Give me your 3 all time that you would put there.
Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Reggie White.
Reggie.
Reggie play every position. The 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, 6, 9, 7, don't matter. Up and down the line. Yeah. He had more sacks than games at a point in his life.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I like Bruce too, but Reggie's the standard for me. I love Bruce. Turn that corner, but and Bruce can play. Bruce can get in that 3 too. But I don't think Bruce want to get over that nose, and Reggie will. Bruce want to get over the nose. He's like, I can't rush from here.
Right.
Yeah, when you got 200 sacks, that's all you're supposed to be doing is on that edge.
Yeah.
The greatest rusher ever for me.
Yeah.
You've been very generous with your time. I got one I'm going to put you on the spot for. Hopefully this one, I ain't made you stumble on nothing. This one going to make you hesitate right here.
Okay.
You got to take one of them off the table. I mean, you got, like we talked about in the introduction, you have all decade teams and 2 and all that, but you're also a Super Bowl champion and you're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You had to take one off. So this is my way of asking you which one means the most to you. If you had to take one of those off the table, which one would you take off the table?
My championship means the most to me. My Super Bowl championship means the most to me. Like I told you, that day, Jared thought I was nervous. It was the loneliest day of my life. And my homeboys didn't come and grab me and snatch me out of the room because they leave you all alone. Michael Irvin didn't call me, Deion didn't call me, no more. The 3 Hall of Famers that I had shared a workplace with for the last 5 years. And neither one of them called my phone. Left me butt naked out in the wet. Man, that ain't the team thing. But that Super Bowl, we can relive that any day of the week. I mean, we had 5 sacks, 5 interceptions, and 3 touchdowns. That's it from defense. Anytime you want to rewind that Saturday, baby, we were legendary that day. I mean, we were ready. We were ready for the world, and we did it in 6 days. Got off the plane in Philly, got back on the plane, went to San Diego. Let's go. What you want? We're the last team to do that. What you want? And then started the next year on the road in Philly, opened up the new Lincoln Stadium, and we shut them out that day 17-0. You thought we wasn't done with y'all? Closed the vent and opened the link with a shutout. Yeah. And my first game ever in the NFL was the for what game in the vet? With Ricky Waters saying, get knocked out. Right. For who? For what? Yep. That was my first game in the league,
Ricky
Waters.
Wow.
Ricky running waters, baby. Ricky running waters, baby. Yeah.
Ricky
First game of the year in Philly. Yep. We beat them 21-6. Yep.
That's a beautiful thing. Well, Warren, I really appreciate you joining us tonight.
You didn't get me, Lamont. You didn't get me. I'm telling you.
I know.
I've been asked all the crazy questions, and I take my championship over my gold jacket. I love reliving my childhood thing, and it is absolutely to have a bus that I can put out on my front lawn, and the wind and the rain can't bother it for 40,000 years. Trust me, I understand what it is, but if you're telling me you only get one, I want my championship. I think my championship makes me that first ballot Hall of Fame. You had to go get Tom Brady to get another one. I did it, Tampa. You had to go get the greatest champion of all time to get another one. I did it from scratch, baby. They had 11 straight double-digit lost seasons when me and Brooks walked in that thing.
How they said in the hood, you got it out of the mud?
Well, got it off the hump, baby. You know what I'm saying? Got it off the mud, got it out the dirt. Yeah. We created this thing. And then my owners gave us a uniform that we could be proud of. And it looked damn good, so let's go to work.
Orange creamsicle out.
Oh, my God. The Yucks. I used to call them the Yucks when I was a kid because I was a Cowboy fan. Oh, yeah. And I was like, now I got to play for them. And you can't say the Yucks no more because now it's personal.
Right. But you had a whole lot to do with changing that identity So it all
Awesome.
sort of flowed, man.
We want to thank Mr. Warren Sapp for joining us here today. It's been an exhilarating discussion tonight or today or whenever you're listening there. And remind all of you guys to stay tuned to HOF's Hall of Famers, where legends never retire.
Thanks for having me, brother.